Well, we had a little dusting of snow last night, but that was nothing compared to the crap we've had a few days ago. It's been getting too cold at night still. I gotta make sure I'm out there all the time. But a few days ago, we had a few days of crazy winds with snow and north winds and wind chills of minus 35 and stuff that wasn't much fun at all. I guess I can flip you around. But with the coronavirus, Jessica doesn't go to school anymore.
Oh, so loud.
On the 24th, they said they would have a plan. Jessica's laughing at me now. On the 24th, they said they'd have a plan on how she was going to finish her school year. Ugh, as I drop things here. So, it's nice to have the help, but she would rather be in school. Just like the boys that are in college, they are doing everything online now, and which is okay to get the information, but it's a challenge because it's easier for some of us to learn in a classroom where you get to see it differently. So, but we're gonna go feed these calves and bull, or I guess just the calves. I guess the big bulls I mix it in, but I better turn this off so I don't get myself stuck. Hey Snipey! There's Jess. Got the little bulls fed. Heifers are eating their grain. Special needs pen. That's our little calf that's got the double jointed front legs. That heifer there, her calf died in the storm. It was a week old, but it got snowed over in the blizzard and it died. The other heifer is sick and she's doing better. And her calf died in the feed bunk. It got in the feed bunk the one night and got itself tipped over and died. And then that fat cow is the one that has the special calf. So, but I'm gonna try to get half of these animals out of this pen and sell them. Haven't semen tested yet, need to do that. Well, usually I'm semen tested everything before now, but kind of been crappy weather, so you'd like to have some above freezing temperatures to semen test with, so, but better keep rolling. Sniper, load up. Come on, I said, load up. When do you go in there to load up? Load up. He's got to go the same way every time. Hurry up. See if he makes it today. Yesterday he got stuck on the tailgate and I had to help him, and then he wanted to bite me. So, bring you back out. You can see some of the babies. In this big blizzard we had to, I guess this is, I don't know what you call it, a snow squall or blizzard, but we had tons of wind. So we had to bed the cows every day for 6 days in a row with fresh bedding every day because of how nasty it was. So then when Jessica saw this morning that we had a flurry all night when we had beautiful straw, she was a little choked. The last big squares we put in yesterday were a bunch of top bales, and so they are all froze up, and they were not fun at all. There's my goggle-eyed calf that makes me mad. Of course, the blaze one on the ground doesn't bother me at all. Wood that blew off. What's that calf over there, Jess? Okay. Oh, that's the new one from yesterday. If it wasn't, we'd probably treat it. But all the lumps and bumps are frozen. So at least the guy can drive out here, but it's rough as heck. Cows are enjoying their salt. Calves are getting into that. A couple calves enjoying their expensive mineral. Oh, I can't throw up here yet. I put a grass bale in with the calves yesterday. Sniper guards the truck. And I put a grass bale in there for them to chew on. There. Yeah, protected water. And then they can chew on that instead of, they're always in the bunks with the corn silage and you have to get them out to feed, so. And like I said, the little corral always fills up every night. But we always put the good barley straw in there, so they like to eat that. But when we had these north winds that were so bad, I think the one night there was, probably 150 calves in here that were laying, and then there was probably about 30 cows there and maybe 60 cows there. So I got my grain for my adoption process. That 285 calf's looking better, Jess. That 285 calf's looking better. Here, you can go feed a cow. We'll talk cows. But some of these calves were pretty little, like that 285 I just said. It got born in that storm. So it was pretty rough shape. There's a little black calf there, number 12. He was born in the storm. So he was born actually in the mini barn, and he still froze his ears with complete windbreak. So anyhow, I'll bring you. We're gonna go tag some calves. I'll start the camera then. Take care of your baby. Well, let's go do another one, Jess. Little heifer. Hey, little heifer. You want to get up and have some milk? Get some milk. It's good for you. Make you strong. Make you strong. Yeah, make you strong. I think I got some grain dust on me still. Anyhow, show them all the noise we get every day. The power company asked if they can trim the trees, but show them what they did at Papa's place. They just cut all the trees down. So, here, you can shut it off. Anyhow, we've just started our second cycle on the commercials, and we had a great first cycle on them, so there's not that many to calve. But we had 4 calves. No, we had 3 calves yesterday, 4 calves the day before. But the day before, I had a set of twins that both calves died, and they were like 90 plus pounds each. But that happens. Like I said, I've had 8 sets of twins this year that have died. Both calves have died. So you can't change it. We haven't been treating many calves, but we've treated a couple. I had one that was pretty sick, and I gave it the res floor, and it did not get better immediately like they normally do. So then I gave it Draxin last night, and you can see it right over there. It looks pretty tough, but it was nursing this morning, so I am feeling better about that. Those girls, oh, one of those have calved, one hasn't, so I guess they're just relaxing. Some cows will always lay with the calf at night, and other cows, the first day they'll lay with it and, you know, nurse it, and then they walk away and you never see them lay again together ever. And others, they stay with them. They'll camp out with them for 3 days and not even come to food and water, and then they'll find them every night to lay beside each other. So they're all different. I don't know, I guess you can't see Sniper in the mirror now. He jumped down. He was standing on top of the tailgate. But I'll bring you out a little later. We'll do some more conversating. Just got back from hauling a tank of water. Could see that this cow had calved. Nice on the straw. So thought we'd go check it out. She knows not to mess with me. I'll rip your ears off there, girl. Look around, there's cattle with short ears. Ah, you know what happened to them? Haha. So, anyhow, it's still pretty brisk out. So we'll just let her mother her baby. And I'll come back and tag it later, but I better let her lick it so it doesn't freeze its ears off. So, let it nurse and get dry. The sun's out, so it makes it a little better. There still is enough wind. There's a wind chill, but can't have everything perfect. Jessica's a little sad we're gonna have to straw again tonight after strawing last night, but they all gotta have somewhere nice and dry to sleep. Probably shaking you guys so much. It was Wednesday yesterday, so that's the day I feed one bale feeder full of alfalfa. So we'll go see if they, oh yeah, cry baby. We'll see if they ate the alfalfa. And that's alfalfa dry hay. And this is the bale feeder. So you don't see any, just a couple stems is all. So they ate her up good. But I've had computer problems, so hopefully this video doesn't take too long to put up and I can make my computer work. I'm about 25 videos behind on watching channels that I like to watch, so might have to upgrade my computer. I guess it's getting pretty old, my laptop is now. So, but the girls are content. So, and like I said, we got the water truck going. The PTO was stuck on, and it was at a big storm, so we took it to a mechanic, and they had to change the unit down on the transmission. We flipped the air switch off and on, nothing happened. We just stayed engaged, so. Bubba, you don't own a shop. It's not much fun to work on in a blizzard. So, but the cattle are content. Like I said, most of the calves are pretty healthy. So that's what we want. I will probably show you a little bit this afternoon. You can see some more babies. Got some cows to gather up. I was supposed to sell some last week, didn't get it done. I don't know what the market's going to do. I'm sure the market's been crashing like crazy. So, but we do a one strike you're out policy here. That's what I did a long time ago. If you can't keep your calf alive, you go to town. And even if it's quote unquote not your fault, there's no free rides. And it's hard when you spend so much money to raise a heifer and she has her first calf and it dies or like gets caught in a blizzard. But the only way you keep a fertile herd is if everything has to calve in a tight window and they have to breed back and raise a calf, and if they lose a calf they go to town, and eventually you end up with a pretty productive group. I know people that give their heifers 2 years or a second year to breed back, and now they calve in the middle of summer and in spring, and then they wonder why they have a crappy group of calves to sell with odds and ends everywhere. So when in doubt, ship them. You can always make more, but if you keep them shipped out, keep your cows young, you get more productivity. Like I said, the old days, I had cows that got to 15, 16, 17 years old, and I don't do that anymore. Every once in a while you get a cow that goes to 12, and it doesn't matter how good she is and how pretty you think she is and whether she's your favorite and you got every one of her daughters, you just ship them. So, well, I'll bring it back out. Big bulls are all strawed up. Special needs pen has their straw. And the big bulls have both bale feeders full of their silage grain ration that I've been feeding them. So now we'll go get silage for the heifers and get them a bale of straw. We've already fed the cows their silage. These bulls would rather play with their straw bale than eat their grain. Hey there, Tuffy. Heifers are enjoying their grain. Anyhow, they'll go back and play, but they might as well eat their grain. Anyhow, we'll go check cows again. Oh yeah.
It's okay, mommy. Be free.
How do you put a cat? Oh. Okay. So I haven't been in the horse pen for a little while, and they must all want to get their winter hair rubbed off because they are harassing me. Thinking about reporting them as harassers. So everyone wants attention. These wild buggers. Crow has gotten taller. He's grown this winter. Chico, you're just as annoying as ever. Hey, hey, hey. Tiger's getting fat. Be ready for Ty to ride him and ride him and ride him. Crimson is doing good. So, like I said, little Ray is over there. I finally had to take and kick Victoria out so that Ray would wean off. I thought I had her weaned off naturally, and it didn't happen. So Lorraine's kind of a bully. And Ray, you're so wild. One day I'll halter break you. Hand your big sister Lorraine. Seeing as I didn't get that done yet. I'll halter break her and break her to ride the same day. Oh, these dang wild horses. So wild. And hairy. Anyhow, I better get back to my water. Just finished checking the cows. Next time I check the cows, it'll be dark. But it's 7:40 now, so the sun is technically set. So it won't be long and it'll be dark. So at least we got more than 12 hours of light now. So anyhow, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day. Take care, and thanks for watching.